Oh no, Nuthatch is back. There's Nuthatch. Oh damn. God, these things are quick. They really are quick. So, yeah, there's the hide, set up in this beautiful woodland. It really is. It's quite magical in here. It's a completely different experience than being out in the middle of fields, like I normally do photographing barn owls. But yeah, it's quite beautiful. Lots of birds. Really is quite a special place. Look at that. And yeah, it's definitely turning to autumn now. The colours and the leaves are begin to change, and you can kind of smell it in the air now. It kind of smells quite damp now, and yeah, it's my favourite time of year. Here's the hide, set in a beautiful setting. Really is quite stunning here. It's a Simon King hide. It's very good actually. Just show you around. So I've got it guy roped down there, as you can see. Yeah, there's a few entrances and a few windows, and then I've got it basically guy roped to this fallen branch overlooking this setup over here. So this is my woodland setup for the time being anyway. So it's an old moss covered log which I scatter some peanuts on and some acorns when they start to fall, and try and attract some jays and woodpeckers and whatever birds turn up. One of the problems with woodland wildlife photography is it's very low light, so you have to use quite an ISO, quite a high ISO to get a reasonable shutter speed. So I'm up at 32,000. I'm wide open at f4, and I've got 1/400th of a second. So we'll see how we go from those settings. These nuthatches are really quick. Trying to vlog and video and take photos at the same time is not easy. Before you know it, they're in and out. So yeah, it's gone a bit quiet, so I'm going to grab myself a cup of coffee. Yeah, Nuthatch came in, and this time instead of just coming in and flying straight off, it hung around for a bit, so I've got the most wonderful shot, which I'm so happy with. Yeah, perfect background, perfect pose. Yeah, beautiful. There we go. How about that then for the Nuthatch image? Yeah, really pleased with that one. Definitely going in the portfolio. So here's the raw file straight out of the Canon 1DX Mark II. And as you can see, I really am pleased with the image. It's quite nicely composed. It's not perfect, but it's nicely composed. It is a slight crop, moving the bird to the left, I think. It's got a nice angle on the bird. He's looking up, and there's a nice catch light in the eye, which always brings the bird to life. What I don't like about the image is the two peanuts in front of the bird's right foot. I find those a little bit distracting. My eye tends to go straight to those. And also, quite often what happens when you're shooting under tree cover is that you get a green cast on the final image, and that's quite apparent in this photo. That's easily solved in Lightroom, and you can see from this next image that I've actually corrected the white balance by taking a reading from the bird's white bib. This has taken the white balance, or the white balance temperature, down from 5,500 to 4,500, and removed some of the green tint by pushing some magenta into the image. I've also cropped the frame slightly and pushing the bird towards the left. This has created a better balance in the image, and I've used some artistic license to remove two distracting peanuts in front of the bird's right foot, which I think improves the image vastly. All in all, I'm very happy with this image. It's very pleasing, and yes, it will certainly be going in my portfolio. So loads of activity now. Got some wonderful video of slow motion video of Nuthatch, which looks amazing on the back of the camera. So I'm hoping it looks as good in the final video. So, but yeah, it's really picked up again now. Lots of different birds here. There's Nuthatch. There's Nuthatch there actually. Sorry. Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, Nuthatch, coal tit, marsh tit. Oh, and again. Sorry. Here we go again. Whew. Don't know if you can hear on camera the rain on the hive now. It's getting quite heavy. Didn't think they forecast this, but anyway, still nice to be out. I think it's only a shower. So I've come out the hide for a bit, yeah, to look for potential perches. I don't know any others out there, but when you're a wildlife photographer, you're constantly on the lookout for very nice rustic perches to compose your shots with. So, and this woodland is absolutely full of fallen mossy branches. So yeah, the choice is endless really. But yeah, so I thought I'd come out the hide, have a little wander around, and yeah, see what's about. It's just beautiful here. Look at it. You can see behind me. There's no one else around. The whole wood is it's completely private, and you feel totally safe and at one with nature. Well, after a slow start in the hide, it's been absolutely magical this morning. I've been surrounded by nuthatches and all sorts of birds. There's been a deer in the distance which I couldn't photograph, but at least they're in the area. And yeah, it's just been terrific. So I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go home now and have some breakfast, and yeah, if you like the video then please give it a like, subscribe to my channel. I will be back in this hide, hopefully doing some tournier photography soon, and yeah, continue this woodland hide adventure. See you out there.